And Tampa Motormouth in the zone behind the microphone, all crazy all the time. Here we go with a busy Thursday, sports-wise, of course. Last night, the unbelievable happened as the Washington Capitals beat the defending champion Boston Bruins and advanced to the next round of the Stanley Cup playoffs in a Game 7 that was historic for the ages, and there's another Game 7 tonight. Of course, the Florida Panthers and the New Jersey Devils, and that series is pretty much up for grabs. If you can look into crystal ball and figure out who's going to win this series, you probably need to go to Vegas and make a bet on it. Yeah, so hockey action as the first round winds down. 2 Game 7s back-to-back, one last night, one tonight. Does hockey get any better than this? And of course, baseball, we go only 8 games on the schedule today. A little bit of a late day as a whole bunch of teams either off or traveling. As looking at the schedule today, of course, the main focus for yours truly is the Rays game. Los Angeles Angels at the Trop, taking on the Tampa Bay Rays at 1:10 p.m. MST. That would be double MST, Matt Moore Standard Time, as opposed to Motormouth Minute Standard Time. The Rays, yes, can sweep. Just hoping that we see a different Matt Moore than recently. As everyone knows, April, a little bit of a rough month for old Double M, but once he gets out of April, here's hoping, since it's basically the end of April, he pretends it's another month and gets back to being his usual self to lead the Rays on to sweep the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And Albert Pujols has not had a hit. Hopefully that means I'm probably naturally jinxing it today. Has not had a hit in the series thus far. I saw a stat, something on the order crazy of 0 for 17. And other games today, as we take a look at the schedule, that would be the Royals against the Indians, San Francisco Gigantes against the Reds, Mariners against the Tigers, the Marlins against the Mets, Blue Jays against the Orioles, Boston up against Chicago. Hey, yeah, the bullpen almost choked away another victory, but Boston somehow managed to sweep the Twins. Don't ask me how, but they did. And Washington Nationals, I should say the Nationals, they are first place. They have been on fire, but everyone, it's still April. Just saying. So, 8 games with baseball. Game 7 tonight, of course, the NFL draft. Everyone's talking about the Bucks possibly trading up to get Trent Richardson. So it'd be interesting to see what the first pick of the Buckaroos will be as well for the other teams. And I know everyone else has 40 million mock drafts and all that. I'm just like, okay, let them pick and let's see who they get. Yeah, just mock drafts aren't my thing. If they're yours, ain't nothing wrong with that. Enjoy it. It's what sports are all about. I just sort of like to see where things fall as they may, and then how does each of the chips add to the team that they are dealt to. So with that, it's pretty much a Motormouth Minute, as we've covered in Game 7, second Game 7 in a row tonight. Rays, of course, can sweep-a-roo the Angels out of the Trop. That's a nice feeling. 2 series in a row, the Rays have won the series, and now they can actually sweep the series. But Durham Bulls, yeah, not doing so much. They're on one of the worst losing streaks in history right now, finishing a disastrous road trip, ready to come back and get some quality home-style cooking, and hoping some of them can hit. I mean, Will Rhymes is doing pretty good. Reed Brignac is being Reed Brignac. And Tim Beckham, also from the Durham Bulls, on the DL. So it's not only the Rays dealing with injuries, that's now the 3rd member of the Durham Bulls to be placed on the DL. And we'll keep you apprised. Check in projecting on hourly basis to see how the game is going with the Rays. Then, of course, draft later tonight. And, oh yeah, Game 7. And no, everyone's rooting for the Florida Panthers. I can't. I mean, that's just it'll be interesting to see who moves on. See how my predictions did or didn't go. But that's me, you're you, and I am O to the U to the T. Let's go.